Hello, everyone. How you doing? What's up, Wayne?
Nothing much. I want to ask you something. You said something about an introduction to my channel. What do you mean by that the other day? You know what I mean?
Oh, an intro?
As you said, right?
Well, that's what I use before I go live.
You
And
said
I
something
was
about,
saying that you should use an outro broadcasting your t shirt company because it would
well,
give you more exposure.
hmm, well, I have to figure something out about that. Maybe,
Yeah, well, it's just an idea.
hmm. That's why I want to get monetized. My friend Joseph said that it will be a good thing to push your business a little bit more because
Yeah,
you get more exposure. And I didn't know how to set the monetization up, so I have to ask him how to sign it up for it because I have to learn how to do it.
did
And
they
talk.
get, did they email you yet?
No, I have to sign up. I have to sign into it first and set it up. Then they email you. You have to go and sign up your bank information and personal information. And then after you're done, they give you an email when you're going to get monetized. So I got to ask my friend because he knows a lot about it than I do. So I email him. He's very busy. So, oh, here he is.
I can understand that.
I say, what did you say?
Oh, just an idea. I mean, just like if because I still never emailed Twizzler, because
I want to email him back. Say, yes, I hit 1K to 102. He'll be surprised to hear that, unfortunately.
hi, John Paul.
Come on, stop running around, you dumb, stupid email. What do you think, you're Billy Preston singing around in circles? You done idiot. You done the head. I'll schedule.
Yeah, so finally, my YouTube loaded when I was sitting out there in the blind because
Yeah.
it was spinning and spinning and spinning.
Hmm. My friend, I told him, yeah, I hit 1K already. He's probably shocked. You gotta be kidding me. Here she is, Net's Log 21.
And that,
Welcome, friend. Nice seeing you here. So he'll be shocked. He said, man, you hit that already? I said, yeah, I hit it. Now it's going to help me set it up. He'll email me back. He says,
yeah,
tell me when you hit it. I said, yeah, I hit it already. Now, community has shared.
cleaning upstairs to make room for my daughter to have a place to sleep.
Yeah.
And we have a pile of stuff outside our door that has to go to the dump.
Hmm.
But I found them in a bag, and I was gonna throw them away, and then I decided to charge them up.
Hmm.
So what'd you have for dinner?
Well, we had turkey burgers tonight.
Oh, that sounds good. I got Subway. Yeah. I don't know. I was out hunting and I'm like, oh, the sub sounded good, but I wish that the one Italian place that you, well, it's still there, but it's a different name.
Yeah.
Um, they used to make grinders,
Oh yeah.
and there's no place around here that you can get um a good grinder from.
Hmm.
What is that other sub place? No, not Jersey Mike's. It's another one like Subway. Hmm? No. Yeah, those are good too. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I like the mom and pop truck stops. They normally have really good food. Man, I gotta get my ice pack, Wayne.
Okay. ATN Fish Keeper, how you doing, man? What's this in here?
Yeah, one of my favorite truck stops is Dygert's in Maine. And their chef, I don't know if he's still there or not, but I think his name was Chef Yaz.
A lot of places change when you don't work anymore. Things seem to disappear. Notice how it disappears after all the years you're off the road and things
Oh, well,
change.
Dygert's is still there. Dygert's, they're family owned and operated. And they deliver fuel oil or propane or something.
Hmm.
But they have a restaurant, truck stop. Hey, crazy hillbilly. That you do. They definitely do make you feel like family. And Dygert's showers, I could have stayed in their shower like all day long. They had like awesome showers.
Mhm.
There's another truck stop. Trying to think.
Hey, crazy hillbilly.
I don't remember if it was Michigan or Oregon, but uh, you could pay extra, and they had these huge showers. Like there was 20 shower heads in the shower. They had like the big rain ones. They had like jet ones that shot out.
Hmm.
Plus, they had a hot tub.
Hmm.
One time, and of course, I always carried Clorox wipes with me. So I brought those and cleaned the hot tub out so I could, sit in it because people are nasty. I'm doing okay, Crazy Hillbilly. Was trying to get another deer today, but it's making me sound like I'm screaming.
Hmm.
Have a great night.
Hmm. Hmm.
I gotta go check this one for a minute. So any plans for tomorrow, Wayne?
No, no plans for tomorrow.
Well, what the hell?
What's that?
I don't know. You're not having plans.
No.
Hi, Miss Rebecca.
I got a surprise for you.
You do?
Want to see my avatar now?
Sure.
I changed it today with my brother's help.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's awesome.
At one point, he just let me figure out which of the two I needed to click on. He just sat back there and went, I wonder if she's going to click the correct one.
300 by 300.
So I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would do.
Juice for you.
Mm-hmm.
I take it Ronald's laying on the floor.
No, he's not.
Oh.
It's on the
He just
couch.
Oh, there you are.
handed me some.
Grape juice with water.
Oh, would you? I was trying to make them think I was drinking wine, brother. He messed it up.
I was going to say water.
That's grape juice.
Because then it looks very red.
Well, it's Concord grapes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, antlers.
He never lets me have any fun.
Oh, I'm sure you have fun, Miss Rebecca.
I do.
So how did your friend's appointment go?
It went good.
That's good.
He's gotta go somewhere tomorrow. So I'll be taking
going to
him there.
Buffalo.
I'll be taking him there in the morning.
Mm.
Then my brother asked me, he says, when are we going to go get my vitamins? And I said, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm guessing that grape juice really wouldn't pass for wine.
Mm. Well, if it was a little bit deeper color red,
Yeah.
then yeah, it would have looked like wine.
And everybody knows that I don't drink alcohol. I was just trying to have some fun.
Yeah, I know.
So I was in someone else's live earlier and I could hear a feedback going on, but I'm not having that problem here now.
Did they have like their own sound stuff?
It was Steve, and he couldn't hear it, but I could.
Misfit?
Yes. He couldn't hear it, but I definitely did. It's like
Was anybody else up there besides you?
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no clue, but I was hearing my voice again. So it was kind of like, what in the heck is happening?
That happened the other night when
How much gain do you
I don't know, Ronald. My brother's asking me how much gain I have. I've got it just like this, brother.
have? Oh, that's correct.
Okay. I haven't touched that top one at all or the bottom one.
Hey Matthew.
Sorry, I belched.
That's all right.
I don't know if you guys heard me.
No.
Okay.
I was chewing my Twizzler, so it makes my ears pop, so then I don't hear anything.
Oh, I finished.
Hey, what's up? Oh, hold on.
You finished what, Miss Rebecca?
There we go.
Oh, I'm getting warm in this thing. Let's see if I can somehow take this thing off.
What's up, Matthew?
Hey, not much. I'm making sure I have the correct deck first. Because if I get them mixed up, then it's a whole nightmare trying to get it fixed.
Oh, Beverly.
Let's see.
Really? Did you finish that pot holder, Miss Rebecca?
What?
The pot holder you're working on, that pink, that really pretty pink one.
It's not done yet. But I finished a hat today.
Oh, I like that.
It's that one that I kept calling gravel.
Yep.
And the one I put with it was what's it called? Charcoal? You know,
Yep.
really dark gray.
Oh, right here.
That I ended up doing. Oh,
I just have one trick. I can't stay long tonight, but I just have one new one. I know I haven't showed this one before. So it's a little bit different on how you choose the card. But all I'm going to do here is I'm going to run my finger down the side here and then push where you say stop at. All right. So just say stop at any time.
You're lagging, but stop.
All right. Right there. So that's where I'm going to cut at, just like that. Right there. And so this is the pile we're going to take. The top card of this pile is yours. Okay. So we just put this one off to the side here. We don't need it. Okay. So this top card, I'm not going to look at it. I do have a new microphone, so if it's giving me any trouble, or just let me know. But I'll go ahead and memorize this card.
I
I
got it.
got it.
All right. So we place it back on top of the deck. We're going to shuffle this, and not in a normal way. We're going to do it in a method favored by children and drunks, a.k.a. casino wash. And so it's really mixing up the cards, right? You would say.
Yeah.
It's really mixing them up. So let me just go ahead here. Some flipped over. Just gonna right off the bat. Is this your card, Jack of Clubs?
No.
No, it's not. All right. So I have 3 attempts here to find your card. All right. And so let's go ahead here. 3 attempts. Let's see here. No, it's not. This time I'm gonna attempt to feel your card. Let's just see if that works. Let's see. Jack of Spades, your card. Okay.
Nope.
That's 2 attempts. So I have a few more. Let's see. Let's see. No, not in those. No. Let's see here. Let me just spread these out and see if I'm feeling it. No, but the one that does come to mind is 7 of Spades. Is that right? Seven of Spades. Well, of course, I'm sure you're probably thinking, oh, he looked in the deck, on the back of the deck somehow. They're marked or something, right? You're probably thinking that's how I did it. Maybe, I don't know. Well, that's what the common guess is that I marked the card somehow. But the reason I came closer is to show you that there's no way I could have known it was your card because it's not anywhere here in the deck. But of course, a lot of people guess, oh, it's on your table. The only thing on the table is the pack of cards.
Right.
It's a brand new effect. I really like it. I just didn't know how it play out, so I was just trying to see. I mean, what did y'all think of it? Did it work or?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, I was just seeing because it's a really good effect, but I just didn't know how people would like it. That off to the
Keep
side.
burping up those bananas.
Let's see here.
What did you do today, Matthew?
I did my own live stream. Chatted with the people who were on it for about 2 hours afterwards. Hopped on, I believe it was Backwards Misfit. Steve, I think is what his name is. I hopped on his for a couple tricks and then ate the first part of dinner because it was just like quick snap part. And then the rest of it's cooking now. So, and then I'm here.
What's the rest for dinner?
It's the bird's eye. Hold on. I think it's rotini and vegetables or something like that. It's steam fresh. You literally just throw the bag in the microwave and it's a whole pasta kit.
Yeah,
Throw the bag
those
in the
are
microwave,
good.
pull it back out, and serve it up.
When I get them, I would get 2 of the family size bags, and I would cook the whole thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. We like the what is that? It's keto chili is what we call it, but it's only because it doesn't have beans in it. But it's ground beef, sugar-free barbecue sauce, just any kind of vegetables, whatever we're feeling, fresh produce, basically. We generally do bell peppers, onions, stuff like that. And then sometimes we throw in the steam fresh. We don't always throw in the steam fresh on those because it's we like the fresh produce in it better, and it's also supposed to be chili. But sometimes it turns out like a stew because we throw in the peas, the corn, stuff like that. Let's see here.
No, so tomorrow I'll be leaving, I don't know, probably around noon to go to Buffalo. And then Wednesday morning at 10:15, I see my pain management doctor because I haven't seen him in month. I think I've seen them only a couple of times since the whole vid started. But I've been doing phone appointments because I haven't had the money. You know, you're talking a lot of money to go out there. And then I can't do the trip in one day, like I was telling Wayne. You end up being in the car for 12 hours. I can't do it continuous like that. And then by the time, you know, you stop here and there, you know, to get out of the car, so you're not sitting, then you start talking more than 12 hours. And just seems like it's forever to get home. Or get there, I mean. And I've gone out there in a couple of bad snowstorms. And the one time Jamie and I went out, they closed the thruway. Well, we had just gotten to our hotel in Corfu, New York, which is like 15 minutes from Buffalo. And they closed the thruway down. They closed New York State Thruway from the PA line to Syracuse. And then they had a huge accident there. So luckily, I think at the time I had 2 doctor's appointments. Yeah, I had 2 doctor's appointments, so we had gotten a hotel for like 2 days. So by the time we seen the second one, they were open. The first one we had to take back roads to get there. Hey, Brutal Bob. Well, he's in my ass. Jamie and I worked our butt off to get the closet room situated to where we could put this chair bed in there for her. So she came this morning, and I was supposed to take her to go get her stuff. And then she had left. Then she told me she was coming back, and then she told me no, she was going to talk to the girl. And then the girl let Brittany take a nap there before she went to work because the girl had to go to work. So that's how that made out. And supposedly she's supposed to be coming here after work. So we will see whether or not she does.
Yeah, the live stream I did earlier though was kind of fun. So I'd already planned on starting this probably January sometime, but I'll just start it, well, obviously today. But what I was going to start doing was 2 types of live streams. One once a month where I invite another magician on to just promote their channel, talk about and do tricks and all that. And then another where it was probably just going to be weekly, open up the panel, let people come on. That way I have live spectators and it's not waiting on the delay in chat for them to type stop, yes, no, numbers, different things like that. But that's why I was saying the one today was. What did you say? Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say I like the one you did today with having another magician up on screen with you.
Oh yeah. Well, what happened was we were supposed to do the one on his channel, but he was trying the new YouTube thing where it's like a panel, but it's not. It's they send you the link, and so it's exactly like a panel, but it's only one person, and so it's 2 people on the same stream, and YouTube did something was going on with their system, so I was like, you know what, I got StreamYard. I'll send you the link. Just come over here. And so we'll hop on his channel another time, I'm sure. But today we did it on mine. But like I said, I was already planning on starting something like that, of where I would invite a magician, promote their channel, all that, and then oh, give me 1 second.
I say it because you're sitting there falling asleep. I thought you fell asleep over there.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I'd already planned on doing that. I was gonna start it January sometime, but it just turned out for today. So,
Yeah.
the kid that was on the end, Phoenix, I'm probably gonna have him on for next month for longer, because he was asking about that afterwards, because we had all stayed on for another 2 hours afterwards. To see, or just like talk and do tricks for each other stuff, talk shop basically. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll come on next month and whatnot." So he's gonna be next month, and then I'll figure it out for after that.
I wish I'd been there. I'd missed that one. I'm gonna have to go and watch it.
Yeah, it was a pop-up stream, so it wasn't really scheduled. That's
Okay.
what most of the streams will be, just like the open panel ones. But the ones with magicians will be scheduled, and I'll start putting it in community tab and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, the one today was just, it was literally like it said, pop up with guests, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, no worries though. Thank you for going back and watching the replay.
I definitely want to go back and watch it. You know?
Yeah,
Been-
thank you.
Well, I
It's,
was surprised to see Jesse in there, and I also seen my good friend Melissa was in there.
okay, so I saw a couple new people. Jesse, I had already made moderator because obviously Modfather, and well, I trust him to handle chat. Um, but so he's one of them. But I saw a couple new ones in there. One was Melissa, and then one was Phoenix. He's on another channel that I watch. He's also in the membership also, but
Kevin.
but I had never seen him in my streams before, and I'm like, holy crap. Because I'd seen him before, met him before, everything, and I didn't expect someone else that wasn't regularly in my live streams to be there. So it was just like a shock of wait.
Melissa is Hogleg's woman.
Oh, okay.
That's where Melissa's from.
Yeah, I was gonna go in this morning because I had waken up at like 5 something. And next thing I know, it's I had fallen back asleep, and I was like, "Oh, I'll go in a few minutes." Normally, that's what I do: is take a small power nap and then get up officially, technically. Um, and next thing I know, it's 7 o'clock. Streamed 8 minutes ago. I'm like, seriously, I missed it.
Takedown did it this morning.
Yeah, and I was like, seriously, man.
But yeah. I had gotten up and we were still live, so
yeah.
Well,
I'm glad to hear the good feedback on the. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear the good feedback on the other one though, so I know it's something I can actually start.
I mean, if you know a lot of people, or it could be even the same person, I thought that it was pretty cool. So if it goes good once a month, I would probably shoot for like twice a month or something like that. Just you know, we throw it in the mix, so it's not always the same thing of just you being, doing
exactly
your stuff. Because even if he's doing cards, you know yourself that every magician does the tricks differently.
Exactly. And see,
Yeah, hi, Mom.
And see, that's something I've got to work on because earlier, I don't remember if I did this during the stream or after, but there was the one I was trying to make it not seem like, oh, here's a better way to do what you just did, or keep it the way you did, but do it this way, it'll be better. I was trying not to make it seem snobby. I think it would be the word to describe that because it's I see magicians and I'm like, well, here's a way you could, here's another way you could do it if you wanted to. It'll keep your audience interested because that was something I had trouble with and nobody ever told me. So once I realized, hey, this is what I can do, and then I saw somebody else having trouble keeping audience attention. That's it's just like an instinct. Oh, hey, I can tell them, give them something I didn't get.
Yeah.
And then I try not to make it sound rude, but most of the times when I do, it sounds rude. Like, hey, do this better.
No, like I said, everybody has their own way of doing.
Yeah,
And if it's somebody that's been doing it longer than you, they might have some good pointers. Um, or a better way to do it.
yeah,
Not that I'm
and
saying your tricks aren't good because they are. I'm just saying, you get different feedback from somebody who's been doing it longer.
exactly. Yeah, I've been at it for about 2 years now. I'm not sure on the other guys how long they've been doing it for. I know Phoenix hasn't been in it very long, but it's definitely cool to see the difference in because even if it's someone who hasn't been, say they've been doing it for a year, I've been doing it for 2 years, but they're 10 times better than me. It's like, okay, there's not like I may see something here or there, but I'm not going to point it out. It's something that I try and find out how long they've been doing it for at first, or if they've I forget the thing I put on it. I always forget it, but it's a thing of, like you were saying, how long they've been doing it, how good they are at it. Then I may or may not say something. It just depends.
Well, like I said, feedback and stuff like that don't hurt.
Yeah,
And as I say, practice makes perfect. So
exactly.
the more you do it, the more perfect the trick, the magic stuff will become.
Yeah. Let's see here.
See, the
Yeah, I've
ring
been.
one,
It's,
the
it's
ring one gets me, and I don't
Oh,
want you to tell me how it's done. And I know there's a thing with it, and I don't want you to tell me. I'm just saying the ring one
I'm not
always gets
telling.
me.
That is one I won't tell because and I've explained this to people before of how the way I base it off of what I tell and what I don't tell. One, I tell it for free if it was told to me for free, and they can just easily go and search it up. Two, I base it off of if I paid for it, then and I know somebody else has paid for it, but they don't know that secret yet. So earlier, Phoenix, there was a trick. He had paid for the membership. I paid for the membership, but he didn't know the secret to one of the tricks yet. And I was like, "Oh, you can go and watch the video for a better explanation of it, but here's the quick one." And so there's different things. He's the first one I met with the paid situation, but that's my whole story on it. But you're talking about this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 solid rings, just like that. And let's see here if we can do this. We take it and we toss it on. I think it's not that part that gets you though. I think you've said this before. It's actually this part where it only looks good from the front because it's
Yeah.
the banging noise. Yeah, there's the banging noise. Yeah, right there. But the part where it only looks good from the front, because from the side, it's just it's the audio illusion from the front. There it is. but from the side, that's the weak point. Of course, we can take these from over here. Actually, had them in the wrong hand, but let's go ahead here. We're gonna take these, and we're gonna take these. It's almost like a mirror. It's like a mirror. Let's go here. One. Oh yeah, hold on. They gotta be linked first. These aren't, but these are. And so 1, 2, 3. Mirror image. There we go. I've been working on this one a little bit because then you can fuse the mirrors together and make one fall through the other. Of course, we got to make this a little prettier so it'll reflect right. There we go. Of course, we can just go Robin Hood and we can make it melt like a ghost through a castle wall off of the other ones. And of course, like I said before, it's just an audio illusion. So they were never really linked at all. That one?
Yeah.
That is so. You never get tired of seeing that.
It's the ring. I don't know if it's the sound or that it's more interactive, so to speak, with you.
Yeah.
It's the audio illusion. Let's just put it that way. And that can be the only code. The term audio illusion can be interpreted in different ways. Because there's still an actual secret I haven't given any code for. Hold on.
Oh my. I never get tired of watching a musician, or someone that does magic, watching their craft. I may never understand how it's being done. It doesn't matter. Because they're entertaining me.
Mm-hmm. And with Rich, with CFM,
There we go.
I can
Hey,
sit
sorry.
and watch him play guitar 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
For sure. It's
Yeah. But like I said, the term audio illusion can be interpreted in different ways, but there's still a whole nother secret that I'm never giving codes out for or anything.
Well, if I wanted to know something about a certain thing,
Yes.
I would have you show me in a private stream, not out here.
Yeah.
Because then you're giving away your craft. And I wouldn't want you to do that.
Thank you. Yeah, and like I've said before though, it just depends on what it is. There are some things I'll just give it out to public domain. I don't care who, because it's already been done. How do you think I get most?
Granted, yes, I could go Google ring trick or this or that. But like I said, everybody does it differently.
Exactly.
So they're going to show their way of how they do it, which could be 100% different from the way you do it and the way you would show me how you do it.
Exactly.
It's just all different. Same thing with fly fishing. The technique, to an extent of getting the fly on the water, that part's the same. But casting it there, everybody does it differently.
Exactly. I know this is kind of a bad analogy, but there's someone that said this exactly the same point you're making now to me a little bit ago. Everyone can play the guitar, but not everybody will play the same song.
Right. And songs can also be played in different chords.
Exactly.
They don't have to be played in the same manner.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm trying not to cut myself right now, so I have a little bit of split focus. I had to finish making this gap.
I did cut myself with a knife today.
Well, what do you want to do that for?
I didn't. I'm not used to with my really sharp knives.
Well, this was from my hunting knife, and I was skinning the deer, and I literally I touched my finger like this with my blade. That's how sharp my knife is.
That's insane. Yeah,
This
mine's
one was just a little pressure, and it was cut. You know,
mine's less of a an interesting story. You see, y'all have interesting stories to y'all's injuries, and most people do. This right here, 4 stitches. I was younger at the time. Was just learning how to wash dishes. Well, actually, I had already been taught and everything. Yeah, this was actually while we were still in Florida. I'd taken the knife. It was a steak knife. You know, the ones with black handles,
Yep.
skinny blades, serrated. I was going through the sponge. I was sliding it like this. Dropped it. Went to reposition. Straight through.
Well, this one right here, 4 years old. My mom was cutting eggplant, and I asked her if I could help. Now, mom had those paring knives, those little skinny plastic handled paring knives that you could shave your face with, basically. They're like scalpels. And she told me no. So, me being me, I go over to the drawer and I get a paring knife out and I grab an eggplant. And the first thing I do is slice my thumb right into the knuckle. And yeah, mom had to bandage it back up and tape my thumb together, and I never went and got stitches.
have, have you ever handled a rabbit?
Yep.
I think I've done it once.
I have scratches on the back of my hand from rabbits that sometimes people think it was a cat, but they were all rabbits on my arms.
And those back feet.
Yes.
There was we were at a fair one time. We just moved up here. It was the Wilson County Fair, whatever. They were like, "Oh, y'all want to hold a rabbit? Do a picture, all that." It was free pictures, and I was like, we were like, okay. My brother got the hyper rabbit.
No.
There was 2 rabbits, a calm one and a hyper one. I thought I got the hyper one. I was like, here, Nathaniel, you take the other one. Nope. The guy had switched him around because the one was jumping around, so he switched him around. Then I didn't see it, and my brother's autistic. He was, what was he at the time? Probably, I'm trying to think, probably like 15 years old. So at his time, it was the mind of a 5-year-old, toddler age. He freaked out like there was no tomorrow. He's like, "Get it off of me! Go take it back!" And we finally got the picture, but it was memorious, that's for sure.
Yeah.
How I got some of these scratches is when I was putting my rabbits back into their cage. You know, because they feel like you're going to drop them. So
exactly.
Then I learned other techniques is where you slide your arm underneath and put them in. You know, so it was just when I was first starting to learn how to handle them. I got those.
I'm right by their ears.
No, I don't let their back legs dangle because if a rabbit kicks hard enough, they will break their back.
Oh, ours didn't kick though.
Well, the ones that I had did.
And my aunt's rabbit was mean. So you could not get it by like its scruff. So when you went in to grab the rabbit at first, you had to grab it by its ears. And this was a big rabbit, but until you could get him to where you could handle him, you had to grab him by the ears.
There was one that someone thought I was abusing my rabbit. The first time that I touched this baby bunny, it literally started screaming bloody murder. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I've handled you since you were 2 days old. And I'm like, what? You know, I don't know what happened to it, why it would do what it did. But someone was coming up to under a driveway and this is, why are you being mean to that rabbit? And I says, I'm not. I'm trying to handle it. But it screamed all the time
Yeah.
whenever anybody would touch it.
There are
Wow.
some rabbits like that. I've heard.
Yes.
Especially there was a video recently. A lot of animal things scroll when I'm scrolling through the shorts, and I'm like, I've seen that a lot with the rabbits. Is the especially the baby ones. They'll just do that nonstop, no matter what you're doing.
Or just
There's
like
even
pigs.
yeah, you could even be not touching them. You just reveal them from wherever they're hiding at, and they're like, oh,
Pigs are the same way.
oh yeah,
You could just be, touching a, pig or trying to hold it, and it'll start screaming bloody murder like you're trying to kill it. Pigs are just that way. What's up, Wayne?
Nothing.
Well, you're awfully quiet. I'm gonna throw some at you.
You're
I
fly
go get
all
a
the way from New York.
You're right off the forehead.
I'm starting on a new hat. I don't know what it's
What color?
gonna. I took the one that says gravel
Mm-hmm.
and green. So I got to get it a little bit further to see if I like it. I'll show you what. What do you think of this?
Looks like
I
a
think
green.
those colors
one of
look
them
good
green-
together.
The green
Like a
peppermints.
green color.
Hmm.
Yeah, Melissa was saying in your chat earlier, Matthew, that we were supposed to get a storm, but I've checked like every town around us and we ain't getting nothing.
Oh yeah, I'd seen that. And I was like, yeah, I'd seen something in the weather. Because what I'll do sometimes is I'll just randomly go to the radar and just scroll around on it, and just see. And there was something on it earlier. Hold on, let me see.
I mean, we're supposed to get rain Monday, the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And then next, like, actual snow is the 11th and 12th, but we're only going to get maybe an inch.
Oh yeah.
Is Scott still in here?
I'm not sure.
I just
Scotty,
seen
you
someone.
on here?
I just seen someone say, "Yeah, hi Scott."
Wayne, did you catch your I sent you?
Yeah, the only stuff it shows is over. Hold on, what is that? Over Utah, Colorado, and there's some stuff up in Michigan. Like mostly Canada, but some in Michigan. Hold on, let's see. There's like few patches of snow. Hold on. Yeah, the only patches of snow for New York are in Rome. See here.
All right.
In Rome, you said?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking now to see. Oh yeah, that's way off from you. Because the Rome is it's northwest of you.
Yeah, Rome is about an hour, little over an hour from me.
Yeah, US 90. Or that's just the one I see on here. It's the weather app. It's slow and it's not as good
Yeah.
as the maps for Google Maps. But
Oh,
the
no.
closest thing, yeah, the closest thing to you would be Cobleskill. It'd be Cobleskill, whatever it's called. It shows some snow patches there.
Well, we had little tiny flurries earlier, but
Yeah.
nothing major.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wayne's hiding.
Yeah, I might have to go soon. Let's see here. Yeah.
And I gotta get to bed early tonight so I can take my friend where he needs to be tomorrow.
What the heck do you want to do that for, Miss Rebecca?
Yeah, it's like I'm tired. Just kind of sitting around waiting for him to get done with what he was doing and driving back from Mexico, Missouri.
Oh, yeah. How did that go?
Went good.
Nice drive?
Nice
Weather
drive. I drove all the way there and back.
Have a
It's
good night, dude.
tiring. It's tiring driving. People don't get that.
Yeah, welcome to my life of being a ex-tractor trailer driver.
I bet you get a lot more tired if you're driving a motorcycle.
Your
Not
body
that I
does.
ever have. Not that I ever have, but you got to hold that thing up, and you know
Your body gets tired.
your body gets.
All right. I'll show you one more thing, but I do have to go. All right. There we go. I know. It's the most basic
Well, don't
one,
eat
probably the
that for dinner.
one most people learn first. But I gotta go for tonight. I'll probably pop down and chat a little bit from now, but see y'all later.
All right. Have a good one.
See you, man.
So what time you got to go out?
8 o'clock.
Mm.
Yep, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know when I go back there, I'm not going to fall immediately asleep because I got to relax, unwind my brain from this. Because it's like when I started a hat, I wake back up during the night because I haven't finished that hat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hiya,
Your
squirrel.
Your brain just doesn't shut off. Hi, squirrel. But what do you guys think of it?
Yeah, I like those colors together.
Hey, squirrel.
I think it looks good.
Mm-hmm. It takes me hours to fall asleep. I don't care if I'm exhausted, sitting here, can't keep my eyes open. It still takes me hours to fall asleep.
I have a weighted blanket. You know, one of those ones from Walmart's?
Yeah, I have those too.
I put that on top of me if I'm not falling asleep fast enough. And I'm out pretty good because one time a friend of mine called and the phone was right up by my head. I never heard it. And then all of a sudden I woke up and
we can't use Jamie and I both have weighted blankets. I couldn't use mine because little baby had to be under the blanket next to me.
oh,
So with the weight on me, she couldn't move. She would have to like be wiggling around to wake me up. And then the same with Remy. He has to sleep under the blanket with Jamie. And it just makes it harder for them. So that's the main reason why we don't. I mean, I could probably try using mine again because Bear sleeps on my body pillow next to me, not under the blanket, because he gets way too warm. Kitty, kitty.
Well, I'm gonna say good night to everyone. It's
Okay,
been
Mr.
great.
Becker, good
It's
night.
been great being here, but I'm starting to get tired. Finally,
Now go get some rest.
yeah, definitely. Talk to you guys
And we
later.
just stay
Yep.
Bye.
night. You know what I was thinking of doing?
What's that?
Is when we're done, I'll put this stream on private.
Yeah.
And then when it's uploaded into my studio, I can clip that part out.
Hmm.
Then I don't have to lose the whole hours.
Right. Huh. Crazy night this is.
Stupid freaking mouse is what it was.
Hmm.
Well, sometimes with my cordless mouse, what's up, Nitro?
Nitro's in here. Hey, Nitro.
The cursor will move.
Yeah.
So like, I'll go to click on it and not paying attention clicks the wrong thing because it's not where it was supposed to be.
Right.
But that's what I'll probably do.
Yeah. Well, we're good.
Doing good here, Nitro, so far.
Yep.
But I see excuse me, oncologist on the 5th, Wayne,
Oh, okay.
to get the results for my ultrasound and all the blood work.
Yeah.
So,
I was just being quiet, let you talk to her and everything. I wasn't saying anything. I was just reading an email from a friend of mine that's gonna work with me with that monetization thing, and I told him if he wants me to use StreamYard, let me know by emailing me, and so he'll let me know. And he knows a lot about the YouTube, not me. He knows more about YouTube than I ever know. So he asked me if I use those that thing he told me. I said no. I got a YouTuber that gave the maybe gave me helped me up to 1K. It wasn't that other thing. I told him. I said no, it wasn't that one. It was a regular YouTuber, a big YouTube channel did it.
mhm.
And so he said, "Oh, it's good." I said, "Yeah, I'm just a little tired. I was bored all day. This day sucks. Yesterday, I'm telling you, it was rotten. I don't know. I hate sitting around. Can't stand it. It drives me crazy. I'm usually busy. Drives me up the tree. I hate this.
I ain't really been busy.
Hmm.
And I haven't been going to see my pain doctor.
Hmm.
Because I told him the last one, because I do a video appointment with him.
Oh, I know what that is. All right.
Because I told him I just can't afford to go out there once a month.
Hmm.
That's good, squirrel. But being I've lost all this weight, I figure it'd be a good time to go in and
Right.
go out and see him.
Hmm.
Cat, what in the hell are you doing?
What is he doing?
She's up on the shelf.
That
Above
poor
me.
mouse. That must be going to Looney Tunes. Having cats all over his cage all the time.
He don't care.
What if he turns into Mighty Mouse and knocks all the cats out?
I don't even think if he was on the floor that he would give two flying shits about the cats.
Mm.
They don't care. He does his own little thing,
Right.
and they can be pinging off his tank and everything like that and pawing at it, and he don't care.
Is he a mouse or a rat?
A mouse.
Okay. Hmm.
That's what he looks
Mouse.
like.
Oh, okay. Huh. He has no fear of the cats too, huh? That's kind of funny.
Nope.
That's funny. Doesn't fear them.
Yeah, and see, even though it drives me nuts with the cats like that, and then I might think, maybe I should just let him go. But then I go outside walking around the yard and see pictures or pieces of these little deer mice scattered everywhere from my mom's cat.
Oh, jeez. You won't let him go, it might kill it.
Hey, a zombie. Oh, it would be dead.
Hmm.
Unfortunately. So I just deal with the cats and their nonsense, and
So
he
how's his
does
wife
his own
doing?
business.
Gosh, how's
Huh?
his wife doing? How is she doing?
Zombie, how's your wife doing? I've been saying lots of prayers.
What a day.
That's good. She's home.
That's good.
You're very welcome, zombie. Y'all mean a lot to me.
We all been praying for her, even me. I think so.
I pray for everyone else. I don't pray for myself. This weirdo dog. Look at this.
He sleeps funny.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Tommy.
Now, if you try holding him like that, he'll have an absolute fit. But that's how he
Really?
sleeps.
Huh.
On his back, in my arm, with his head up between my shoulder and my neck.
Hmm.
And what's super cute is when he's doing that and he's dreaming and he growls. It's like this little tiny growl.
Yeah.
And to have all I can do not to wake up just laughing hysterically.
Hmm.
Because it's so cute.
Hmm.
Yeah, you cute. You cute. Yeah. I wish I had a phone holder, like a tripod, because when I give him a bath, he looks like a drowned rat.
Hmm.
His tail, when it is wet, it looks just like a rat's tail. It's like it slicks down. It doesn't even look like there's hair on it.
Hmm. Hmm. It's funny.
But little baby was the same way.
Hmm.
No, so probably Thursday.
Hmm.
Well, it's supposed to be super windy Thursday, so I don't know if I want to go hunting or not. But
Hmm. Well, if it's windy, how are you gonna hunt in the wind?
well, here that it was windy today, not like majorly windy, but Thursday is supposed to be 24-mile-an-hour winds,
Oh, jeez.
possibly 30.
Wow.
So the deer are not going to be out walking around when it's
No,
that
it's
windy.
not.
Now,
Hmm.
I could sit in the cabin, have Jamie go to Dad's ground blind, and then me drive the woods between us to her, or vice versa.
Hmm. It's gonna be that windy. I don't think anyone's gonna be out.
It'd be easier for me to drive the woods to her because where our path comes through, there's no way that she could accidentally shoot me because of where Dad's ground blind is.
Hmm.
But the way our path comes out onto the roadway where the cabin is, it would make me nervous shooting down the roadway.
Hmm.
Because on this side where our path comes out, it's just honeysuckle bushes.
Hmm.
And it's so thick you can't see anything there. So I wouldn't be able to see her. So that would make me way too nervous. But like I said, if I push the woods towards her, there's no way that she could accidentally shoot me because of the way we put in our path. It's not in a straight line of fire from Dad's ground blind to where our path comes out over there.
Just be careful. That's all.
Oh yeah, well, I would like Jamie to get her first deer. So I thought about driving a four-wheeler to the cabin, parking it behind the cabin, sitting, and then use the four-wheeler to try to drive them to her, but they would be running so fast that she's not going to be able, you know what I mean? Not going
Yep.
to be able to shoot at it anyways. But if I walk, yeah, I may kick it off, but there's a better chance of it just moseying along than staring it with the four-wheeler.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. I would like her to get her first deer.
Hmm.
And I've been having her been not us sitting together because if we sit together and a deer comes out, I'm shooting it. I wouldn't let her shoot it. I selfish. So I said, better chance of us getting a deer if we're not sitting together.
Right.
And I don't remember what day it was. Maybe it was during the day Sunday. But my brother walked around the woods, and yeah, it was Sunday morning, and tried to kick something up to Jamie. Well, a couple of deer came out, but they were hauling ass.
Right.
So you ain't when they're on a move like that, you're not getting a shot off at them unless you're like this super sniper. Because I definitely can't move that fast. I
Right.
mean, probably with open sights, I could lead it like that, but if you're not expecting it to come running out, it's kind of hard.
Right.
Hang on, I gotta take my medicine.
All right. Let them know what I have to do here.
I don't know what you have to do with what.
About the setting it up.
What, for the monetization thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know. You can now have a tomato meter. You think so? Well, you haven't got the email from them, right?
No, I have to set it up before you get the email.
Oh,
Because you have to set up the Google AdSense and then you have to, set it all up and that's it. Then they send you an email. Well, we have to set it up ourselves before we can do that.
all right.
And that guy knows how to set it up, so I'll just try to keep in touch with him about it.
I hear you. I don't got to worry about that anytime soon.
Hmm.
I'm too far away from everything. Kit Kat, why you look so grumpy?
I guess it goes with the day.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, now the fat Kit Kat's up. Little Kit Kat's eating, and Mama Kit Kat's up there sleeping, and
For how
James
long?
and me are sleeping.
For how long? The cats, I mean.
Well, Tiger's been sleeping for a couple hours. Mama Key Cat's the only one that typically don't bother the mouse.
Hmm.
She'll get up there, but she doesn't like paw at the cage or anything.
As long as you don't knock the cage off of there. That's all you don't need.
No, I have it braced in.
Oh, okay.
I had him over here on the counter, but I had to keep like gallon jugs of water on top of his
Oh,
tank.
huh. Hmm.
And they would knock them off.
Hmm.
So I was more scared of them knocking the tank off over there than I am up there.
Yeah. Would you brace it in? They couldn't get near it.
Yeah, I gotta adjust my one shelf, but I want to get that wooden one that I showed you
Yeah.
because then I can put it up on the top shelf or the second shelf, whichever one.
Yeah.
And I ain't got to worry about them being able to move it, and I wouldn't need. I could brace it a little bit differently than I had this one.
Hmm.
So
I mean, it's funny.
well,
But I think it's kind of funny. I noticed that Big Matt knows a lot of people in YouTube, right? He's a
yeah.
good representative of everybody, and that's why he got big. I got a big chin. He's very, what do you call, out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And Steven Misfit isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why he doesn't grow. He isn't out there like Big Matt is. It's like he's the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at like 431 right now.
I know. Don't be surprised if you get more subscribers and everything.
No, it goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down.
Yeah, because that stupid YouTube, it'll touch a mine before you know, too. It was down to $9.99 and
Mhm.
went right back up real quick.
Yeah. Oh, mother's going to bed.
Hmm. You're telling me you're the only one that's awake right now?
Yeah, my mom's down at my grams. But yep, I'm the only one awake. Well,
So
my
your daughter's
daughter
gonna be living with you?
at work. Huh?
Your daughter's gonna be living with you?
I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea what she's gonna do. I
Confused
guess
or what?
she doesn't like following my rules.
Oh, that's why. Huh.
Yep. Yep, because not that long ago I threw her out. Well, it's been a couple years now.
What rules, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, this is before we moved over here, but I told them they were not allowed to come home with pets. because
Okay.
I was not taking care of them.
Yeah.
So before we moved over here, they had gotten a cat. Or maybe it was here. No. I can't remember now. It's too long ago, but they came home with a cat. I flipped out on them. I said, "You don't want to live by my rules and do what's expected, then you can get the F out." I said, "I told you that.
Mm.
If I come home with an animal that's different, it's my house. You're not paying to take care of it. You're not paying for food to go in its freaking
Yeah.
mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying for its vet bills."
Mm.
I said, "Who takes care of all the other vet bills of the animals? Me, not you." So they pissed me off. And like I said, then just attitude and nasty pissiness, and I'm like, I'm over it.
Mm.
My son's 24 and he still lives with me, but we may have a couple words here and there, but for the most part, we don't. But with them two, just constantly, like, you keep pushing, you're gonna end up hurt. Because I told her the one day, I said, "You know what? Well, probably from the time she was 16. I said, you just wait till you turn 21 and see what happens." I said, "Because then you're legal and an adult."
Mm.
I said, "And then start with me and push my buttons and see where that gets you."
Right.
And no, I threw them out. They did good on their own.
Mm.
They're both working, taking care of, what they need to take care of. And then her and Brandon worked together for 5 years. So I was pretty upset and pissed off when, they ended it. Especially because I went and had gotten custody of Brandon because his own mother didn't give two flying farts about him,
Mm.
or any of her kids for that matter. She pawned them off like she was just hanging out a frickin' sock
Mm.
to everybody. And she didn't even show up to court the day of the custody hearing. She never showed up.
Jeez.
So what's that tell you?
Mm.
I don't think she raised any of her kids, to be honest. Their grandmother did. Kitty cat. Brandon's a good kid, but he can be. Like one night, he thought I called him an effer. And I said, "No, that's not what I called you. I said, listen here, you little fuck," is what I said.
Mm.
And I chased him right up the frickin' stairs. He's up there slamming shit. I said, "Look, I didn't call you a fucker. I said, listen, you little fuck." And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you again. Watch how you speak to me or you can get the hell out. I don't give a shit.
Mm.
But I have custody of him. So it was like back and forth. And then, after a day or so, it was fine.
Whose kid is that one?
Huh?
Whose kid is that one?
That was my daughter's fiance.
Oh, okay.
I had gotten custody of him to get him into school, and his mom never showed up. But I couldn't get him registered in school and take him to the doctors and set up doctor's appointments and stuff like that unless I had custody of him.
Mm.
And that's a process in itself. You got to go to court or the courthouse and file papers. And then they call you in and then give you papers, and somebody, which Jamie had to serve them.
Mm.
Now, his father definitely wouldn't show up. And I was surprised. I mean, it didn't surprise me, but then it did that his own mother didn't show up. But then shit, when he was living here, his mother wouldn't even frickin' buy him a pair of sneakers. And then finally, after asking her like 20 times, she did.
Mm.
Yeah, I never asked her for frickin' child support. I could have. But I didn't. Because the judge asked me that when we had the custody hearing.
Mm.
I'm like, no, I said, I don't want support. One, because he was working.
Mm.
So if he needed, something, then he could buy it himself. So that's why I didn't want it.
Mm.
But I mean, she could have got him sneakers or, what he asked her for.
Mm.
So. But hey, my daughter will be 22 in February and he'll be 22 in August. And my son will be 25 next year.
Mm.
And Bear was born on Miss Rebecca's birthday, July 26th.
Mm. Mm.
So he just turned 4 months old.
Mm.
And it's so crazy, like when you get unless you're like newborn puppies, like you see them, like you're raising them when they're born.
Yeah.
You don't really notice like how quick they grow unless you're raising it from birth. Because like him, I know he's bigger than he was when I got him,
Right.
but then to me he doesn't look that much bigger.
Mm.
It's just weird.
He's not gonna grow any bigger, right?
Um,
He said his paws were big, right?
yeah. I'm trying to see. They get between 9 and 12 inches tall,
Mm.
which I don't know if he's that tall yet. And typically they're between 6 and 8 pounds.
Mm.
but they are, the toy breed.
Hmm.
And they're super intelligent. They aim to please.
Hmm.
Well, like I said, it took me maybe 5 minutes to teach him how to sit.
Yeah. Hmm.
And average lifespan's 10 to 12 years.
Hmm.
Best suited for single seniors, families with children, other pets.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter whether they live in an apartment or house with or without a yard, because a lot of people, like the lady that had him, she trained him with the puppy pads inside. So when I got him, he had never been outside ever,
Hmm.
besides walking from her car.
Hmm. So he's trained now, right? To go outside now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The other day, um, he had was eating Rummy's food,
Oh, geez.
so it gave him an upset stomach. So we went out hunting, and I didn't want to leave him in his crate because if he had an accident in his crate, like a poop, he'd have been covered in it.
Hmm.
So I left him out. Now he went to the door and peed by the door.
Hmm.
So you can't scold him for it because even if he scratched at the door, no one's here to let him out.
Hmm.
So that part I thought was good because at least it was by the door and not like in the middle of the room.
Hmm.
So he knows enough to go over there. But I can't put I tried putting puppy pads down when we first brought him home. But the cats ran away with them.
Oh, geez.
So how am I gonna put puppy pads down for him to go pee on if the cats run away with him? And literally no sooner I put them down and they were dragging them across the floor.
Oh,
I'm like, seriously? And I'm debating whether I want to go hunting or not.
Hmm.
Probably not. I don't know. And then of course I'm debating, do I bring my laptop with me or don't I bring my laptop with me?
Does it work all right in the cabin?
No, I mean to the hotel tomorrow.
Oh.
But I would like to get a camera, something I can do a video on, where I can just take an SD card and stick it in the computer and upload it that way. Oh my gosh, lately I swear the ads that are on like monetized channels, I swear they're freaking smoking some damn crack. Because the one person's video I wanted to watch, I don't remember who it is offhand now. But there was like a freaking 32-minute freaking ad. I'm like, I am not sitting here watching a 32-minute freaking ad for a 5-minute freaking video.
Really?
Yeah, so I basically left. I cleared all my stuff out, and then I went back, and then it was a 1.5-minute video.
Huh.
My limit is 3 minutes. I'm sorry. If there's an ad longer than 3 freaking minutes, I'm not watching it. Now, a couple of them have been like 10 minutes, but it was on stuff that I found interesting. So then I would actually watch it. Like the one was on a movie. One was on like about pioneer times, and it was an advertisement for a book. So I watched that one. Some of them are like video games or because I watch like homesteading and hiking channels.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be some sort of new hiking gear that came out, and it's going over it. Like as the crow flies, he hikes, and he also does reviews on products like cameras. The one I
Yep.
thought was cool was this chair. The frame, part of the frame for the chair was the hiking pole.
Hmm.
So that I thought was pretty cool.
Hmm.
And the chair was super compact. So it'd be awesome to like carry trout fishing or something like that. So I don't know. I probably won't bring my laptop, so if I do a live from the hotel, I'll probably just do a quick one on my phone till it blows up. Because I don't know if my crappy, cheap tablet would work.
Hmm.
And that thing dies so fast.
Yeah.
You do anything on that thing, you gotta keep it on the charger. That's why a lot of times I, bring my laptop, but if I was going for more than one day, I'd bring it, but I'm not gonna do it for a night.
Yeah.
All right, Wayne, I'm gonna hop up here. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. Hope everybody has a great night. God bless, and much love to all.